What's up, Joe Bros? Oda King Live coming to you again for another freehand Joe Pickups Friday. Now, I'm going to try to do, this a little bit less so you don't get seasick and throw up at your monitor. So, what we have today for this Joe Pickup episode, which is shooting kind of late. I apologize mostly because I haven't been doing too many trades / pickups online lately. As I kind of near a more complete collection, I'm running out of things that I need, and it's becoming harder to find those last, few items that are, necessary, because, you can only buy so many 80s Joes until you have pretty much 2 of every one, and you just don't need them anymore. So what we have here is what the whole rear display here that you see is the Belleville Toy Show that was a few weeks ago. It's everything I picked up from the convention. And then we got 2 pickups from the G.I. Joe Collectors Canada group, Facebook group. Both purchases, no trades here. This was a parts claim sale from Adelino, and then just a figure claim sale from Ken. So now I have enough product to do a video on, because if I'm not getting anything, I ain't got nothing to shoot. So without further ado, let's start at the show. I used my I worked smarter, not harder this time, and opened the boxes ahead of time, so I didn't have to struggle with that. Although I have not got into them yet, so they're opened but not played with yet. So first off, let's start with the vehicles. Now, what we got here is, to my knowledge, a complete jump and Manta, little what is it? Wind sail. The wind sail itself I've put away already. I didn't want it getting squished or damaged or who knows what. So, to my knowledge, everything is there. I actually bought those items off of Andrew, one of the local guys I know around town, and they were sitting there, and I was out of boots, so I was like, what the hell, give them to me. Got me a deal, so I took them. Now, these is a pack rat set I bought at another table. It says nothing on them, so I have no idea if they're complete. Well, actually, I know they're not complete, because there's only 1 missile for this thing. I believe there's supposed to be 4. So I'm not sure what else is missing with these things. I'm sure they're missing a few more bits and pieces, but I do have a few bits and pieces in my parts bin. So hopefully I can at least mostly complete them, but for $10, in the condition that they are, I thought it was a pretty worthy purchase. Now that table, let me just give a little background. Man, they had some fantastic prices. They had like a complete tiger paw, the Tiger Force ferret, $15. They had a really nice fang there for $20, unbroken and everything. And honestly, I kind of didn't have enough money, and I already have like kind of 1 or 2 of each of those. But those were some fair prices, because lately, I don't know, I've been seeing their prices going up and up. So it's nice to find some sellers still rocking some fair prices. Now, let's get on. Actually, let's just jump to this. Mint on card, well, mostly mint on card, Mindbender. $10 if you see that there. That is the kind of price I like to pay. Anytime I'm going to see a mint on card for $10, I'm going to buy it. I wasn't really collecting Battlecore, but when the price is right, you just can't say no. I saw this right near the end of the day, too. It was like literally the last $10 I had in my pocket, too. And I was like, oh, hells yeah. I'm not going to say no to that. So, which sucks, because Battlecore has a lot of guys, and I don't want to collect them, but now I guess I have to. Now, next up was just a more or less bunch of random. Oh, I'm missing a couple here, too. We got, I don't even know, Blocker, Wind Chill, or some Windmill, whatever the hell his name is. Sci-Fi version 3 or whatever. Mostly these were, in between the 5 and 10 mark at the con. And they were all guys I needed, so anytime I'm buying Joes for under $10, I'll go for it, especially when they're on my wants list. The next up little set is these dudes. Now, the cutter, I mean, I had 2 cutters already, but both of them had broken crotches. So as this one was a non-broken crotch version, I had to get it. And Hot Seat, of course, has his helmet, which was nice. Some weapons are included. Again, in the 5 to 10 range. I mean, I ain't paying no more than that. Now, this was nice since I'm planning on minor army building the females from G.I. Joe. Was getting the Lady J and the Fun School version Lady J. Now, Lady J herself was at one table for only $5, which is really nice for a decent Lady J. What was interesting was he wanted 5 for Lady J, but 10 for Sci-Fi. I was just like, what? I was like, okay, whatever. So, and then the Fun School Lady J was 10, as you can see on the bag there, which I think is just cool because normally when I see the Fun School versions, they're on card. I rarely see them loose, so it's kind of cool to have a loose one to play with. And then, of course, my Storm Shadow that I got right near the end as well. I already have a Storm Shadow or 2, but this one is surprisingly good condition. I mean, his symbol's really well. He's not, super white, but he's damn white enough, and he was only $10. No broken pieces except for his ankle right there. That was the reason why his price was lowered. And I'm not going to complain because for $10, I'll buy him with a broken ankle all day. So that was the show. I only had $60 on me, which sucked because the dealer with all the mint on card Street Fighter 2 Joes was there again. But I had no money to play with. So really what I did was I threw up some Pokemon games on the table, and I had to sell those real quick for $50, and I ran out and bought more Joes. There was a few mint on card Ninja Force that I wanted too. They were only like, what were they? 20, $25 each at another table, but again, not enough money, so had to pass on them. So hey, well, there's always next time, right? So next up, let's get into the Ken claims, and oh god, maybe I should have unwrapped these first. Okay. We got a little bit of paper. That's all right. And then we got a nice little bag. Oh, with my name on it, so nothing gets mixed up. Now, what we got here is yes, the later Dial Tone and what's this guy's name? Freefall, I believe. Now, Dial Tone ain't bad. He's got he's got some of his, well, one of his guns at least. Freefall, I believe he has a broken crotch, but again, price was right. All Ken's claims, I think, were under $5, so it was in between $3 and $5 each, Joe. So for Freefall with a broken balls, I can go in search of crotch for him. That's not a big deal. Oh, here we go. What do we got here? What's in this? Oh, I think this is Scoop. Yeah, this looks like Scoop to me. Not sure how this Joe has eluded me for so long, but I had another yellow guy whose name I can't remember, and he looks just like him. And I think that's why I kept forgetting I didn't have him, because I thought he was the other guy. And I'm not going to bother trying to get into that, because that's a bit of a nightmare. What else we got in here? The paper. Get off. Alright. And then in the last little bubble wrap mesh, what do we got? We got the nicer guys in here, I'm assuming, because this is done up pretty nice. Release my Joes, you monster. Oh, okay. We got the Dusty. Dusty with some weird little animal that I guess he comes with. I'm not too sure. Late 90s Joes really, or 90s Joes, I guess, really. I'm really not up to speed on them very well. And then, of course, the Hydro Viper, which comes with, well, his backpack at least. Now, this I only needed because my Hydro Viper has a broken leg. He's got a big crack in his leg. So I really just got this guy just to replace mine. And for a couple bucks, what are you going to do, right? I'm not going to complain. And then I think that's it. So what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 5 Joes off him. That's not bad. I was going to get a 6th. He had a Mega Marines Roadblock, but he was pretty beat up, so I decided to pass on him. Now let's get into this. Pain in the butt. Damn, this is hard to do with just one hand. Boom! Alright, nothing in there. Nothing in my lasagna box. No lasagna. Just Joe's. Why do they always have to tape it all tight? Okay, I'm going to use my teeth on this one. Okay. Okay, I got the bubble wrap off. And now in this, it's going to be mostly parts claim sale. And it was his first parts claim sale that he did. But there's also some full Joes in here, and then I picked up a couple extras after the sale was done because I wanted to give him more money. I always don't like I don't like doing claim sales and stuff, and I don't get enough for my buck to, you know, really justify that shipping. So I always like to, you know, kind of throw out at least $100 at a time if I can. So the bags. So we got one of the twins here. I have a twin set, of course, but they're kind of beat up. So I've been looking at replacing them, but not for $1 million, because when I'm replacing Joes, I really don't want to spend, you know, big bucks doing so. No. Let's do a zoom here. Yeah, you're not going to focus, are you? You are a brutal camera. All right, so that's Zamot, or whatever his name is. And then I got a crankcase. I have crankcase already, but both of his elbows are cracked on mine. So this one was, you know, more or less mint. So I was like, oh, what the hell? $6 or something like that. And this was the big one. This is the one I've been after for quite a while. Not sure how he's eluded me for so long. There is one local at my store near me, but damn, they want $30 for him, and he is beat to hell. He is loose. He's destroyed. I mean, his paint wear is brutal. So for $30, they are dreaming. Now this one does have, you know, some paint wear on his nose and a few other minor spots, but for the most part, he's pretty good shape. And I mean, at only $10, I'm not complaining. Now, of course, in here, we got a whole bunch of pieces. I mean, major blood head. It has an AVAC head. He should have a chest piece and an arm in here as well. That looks like one of the arms, as well as a bazooka arm and a few other bits and pieces that I needed. Yes, the bazooka chest, and yes, there's the AVAC pallet chest. The symbol's really nice on it. Some more arms. I don't even remember who they're for, but pretty much I needed them. Heavy metal head, which is nice. I believe mine has some pretty good wear on his goggles, so probably going to replace his head. Again, a beachhead head. The crotch he didn't have. You know, everyone's got a broken beachhead crotch, so my head on mine has a big, like, red blotch on his head, almost like he got headshot. So, you know, it's nice to change his head at least. And again, Sea Slug as well. Mine had quite a bit of paint wear, so it's nice to have a new head. And then some Cobra Commander legs and some Viper legs, whatever. So again, the parts were only like $1 or $2 each. So all the parts, you know, the Joes, it was only like $50 shipping and everything. So really can't complain. Plus, part sales are awesome because if you're only, you know, trying to get a one arm or one leg, whatever, you know, you don't have to pay an arm and a leg, as they say, for a whole new Joe. You just need to get, you can just get the part, strip them down, do a replacement, a little bit of surgery, and then there you go, and away you go. So that's it for my Joe pickups for the month, I guess, probably. And I expect to see some big ones in the next video. I'm probably going to go after Night Force next, so expect to see some of those in the next one. Leave a comment down below if you saw anything you liked, or if you were one of my traders, or, you know, whatever. And leave a like if you want. And I'll see you next time. Peace.